Yes, happy morning children. Yes, a pleasant and warm welcome to you all to the session. Yes, I hope you are all fine at your home. Yes, have you all had your breakfast? Yes. Okay, now what we are doing, we are revising the lessons. Yes, I hope you are fine with the 2 lessons which we had revised already. Now we are going to move to the next one. So this revision would be helpful for you, yes, because those who have missed the classes have the chance of learning it again, and then the new admissions also would be clear, and the student, those who have learned the classes already, will have a clear-cut idea about the lesson. Yes, shall we go? Yes, we are going to revise. So your exams are fast approaching. So just try to have reading habit daily. Okay. Just open your book, read the content which is there. Okay. So not only the book back questions. So the questions can be asked from anywhere else inside the book. Okay. So try to read the complete lesson. Okay. So what is our next lesson? It is related to physics. Yes. Very good. Motion and measurement of distance. Motion and measurement of distance. Yes or no? Yes. So what do you mean by this motion? All objects around us are in motion. Yes or no? Yes. Tell me some example of motion. Yes. Everything around us, the human beings move, the animals move. Yes, the vehicles, everything around us are in motion. So these are all the content of this lesson. Yes. So introduction and then story of transport, measurement, methods of measurement, standard units of measurement, multiples and sub-multiples of measurement, and then measurement of it. These are all the topics which we will revise in today's session. And in the next session, we will revise the remaining one. Okay. So this has been a somewhat vast lesson. So I have split it into two. So in this today's slot, we will revise all these contents which are enlightened in it, and the remaining three we will see in the next. So introduction. Yes, what is that introduction? Introduction to motion. Yes, what is our lesson? Motion and measurement of distance. See whether they are all in motion, they are running. Yes. So what is this running? Running is a type of motion. First, try to tell me what is mean by motion. Yes, nothing but change in position or place. Change in, if you are sitting like this, a turn. So you cannot say I'm not in. You cannot say that you are not in motion. You have moved. You have changed your position. So the change in position or place are said to be motion. Okay. And then next thing, what is that? Measurement. For each and everything, the measurement is for stitching cloths, for buying vegetables, for buying fruits, buying grains, buying milk. For everything, what is required? Measurement. Without measurement, there will be nothing. Yes. See, he is measuring the length of the desk. Everything, what is there? Measurement is there everywhere, and then motion is there everywhere. So, how to measure this both? Yes, how to measure this motion and distance? We are going to see an important lesson. Just try to concentrate. Okay. So, first we'll see about story of transport. So long ago, that is the ancient people who lived, whether they had any means of transport? No. They used to walk wherever they go. Yes or no? They used to walk with their foot wherever they go and carry their loads on their back. After that, what is invented? Yes. After that, they used animals. They used animals to travel from place to place, and also they used animals to carry goods, that is the luggages, to carry from one place to the other place. After that, what happened? They designed boats for using the water routes. So these boats resemble the faces of animals. It looks like animals. Okay. So first food, and then animals, and then boats. After that, what was invented? a wheel. So the invention of wheel in this transport has made a great change. Yes. So these are the first initially invented wheel. Yes or no? Yes. So now as the days change, so the structure of wheel has also changed. Yes. So first they made it with the help of stone, and then they used wood. Now we are using what? Irons and fibers. Yes. Yes. And then see, after the invention of wheel, what happened? They used to attach the animals with their wheel, and they moved from one place to the other place. Yes. So these wheels are attached to the animal, and then they moved from one place to the other place. Yes. After that, what was invented? First, wood, and then wheel. Then what was invented? Yes, steam engine. Who invented the steam engine? Who invented the steam engine? Yes, James Watt. James Watt invented the steam engine. Yes, see how the steam engine works. I already said you right. Due to the high pressure which is produced there. So what happens if the water is heated? Water vapors are produced. So due to that, a high pressure is produced there. So with the help of the pressure, so these are attached to the pulley and they are attached to a wheel. So it gets moved. That is, moves. It starts to rotate. So the wheel starts to rotate with the help of the pressure which is created there inside the steam engine. Okay. And then what happens? Automobiles came. Yes or no? So what is that? Boat. Motorized boats were there, and then spacecraft. Yes or no? And then aeroplanes, jet craft, everything were invented. Yes. Now they are of the 20th century. So now we have three modes of transport. What are all the three modes of transport we have now? Yes, what is the first one? Good, land. And then very good, water. And then air transport. Okay, tell me some example of roadway transport. That is land transport. Yes, train, bus, car, etc. And then air transport, aeroplanes and then helicopters. Very good. And then water transport, boat and then ships. So these are all the modes of transport which we use nowadays. Okay. And then now we have seen about the story of transport. With that story we will move to the motion. Now we are moving with the help of the transport system only. No. Yes. Now we are going to look into the motion. What is mean by motion? Yes. I said you already. Motion is nothing but movement or change in position or place of an object or human beings or animals or etc. That is called as motion. See here, what happens? The fan is rotating. Yes, it is in motion. And then the soldiers are marching. So they are in motion. The bus is moving. So it is also in motion. So there are different types of motion. See, it is in, the bus is in straight line motion. It is in circular motion. It is rotating in a circular, and the soldiers are having a parade. They are marching towards. Yes. And then after that, measurement. Now we come to know about the motion. What is the topic? Motion and measurement of distance. First we have seen about motion. Next we will see about the types of motion later. Now we are entering into measurement. Yes, what is that? Measurement. What is mean by measurement? Yes, tell me your answer. Yes, comparison. That is comparison of unknown quantity with a known quantity is known as measurement. So that the known quantity or the fixed quantity is called as unit. For example, consider you have a stone of 1 kg. You have a stone of 1 kg. Okay. You know that it is 1 kg. You have, on other hand, you have some tomatoes. So you don't know how many kg it is. So you need 1 kg of tomato. What will you do? So keep that 1 kg stone on the one side. You know it is 1 kg. And then the other side, unknown quantity on the other side. Known quantity on one side and then unknown quantity on the other side. Just compare it to. Yes, we use what? Physical balance. So the needle has to be straight. So if it is straight, both sides are of equal quantity. So what is it? One is the known quantity, one more is the unknown quantity. So the comparison between the known quantity and the unknown quantity is known as measurement. Clear? So the fixed quantity is known as unit. What is that? Fixed quantity is known as unit. Okay. So there are different units. Okay. If you go to buy milk, how will you buy that? Giving milk for 1 kg. Yes. What is the unit used there? Liters. Yes. You may ask, give me 1 liter or 2 liters. Okay. If you go to a grocery, okay, you just ask them to give some rice. What did they ask? Give me 1 liter of rice. No. You say what is the unit used there? Kilogram. Yes. You would ask them, give me 1 kilogram of rice or 1 kilogram of sugar. That is the unit used there. Yes. So the distance between two places are measured in kilometers. If it is the shortest distance, what is used there? Meters. So these are known as units. They are fixed. Okay. So the comparison of known quantity with an unknown quantity is known as measurement. And then the fixed quantity is known as unit. So what is this here? We use what? Physical balance to weigh. Yes or no? We use physical balance to measure in kilogram. Yes or no? Yes. And then, so measuring tape to measure the distance. We use measuring tape to measure the distance. And then, what is that? Time. What is that? We use seconds or hours or minutes to measure the time which is used. Consider if a person is running a 400 meter or 1500 meter race. We calculate the time. Yes or no? We see the time. So what is the distance covered by him and what is the time taken by him to cover the distance? For example, if you are traveling from Bangalore to Salem, you are traveling from Bangalore to Salem. So what is the time taken? Yes, you are coming here, just you take 3 hours or 3.5 hours to come. Yes. So what did it say? You take both the distance and the time. And we also calculate the speed. What is the speed traveled by that vehicle? So what are all these things represent? These all represent the measurement. Yes, these all represents the measurement. Yes. So at what time would you wake up in the morning? Now I think you are waking up at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. Yes or no? No. Okay. So we'd say right, I woke up at 6 o'clock. I daily wake up at 7 o'clock. Yes. So we use, what is the quantity which is used there? Time. So time is also a unit of measurement. Okay. So what is the distance it should take to come to a school from your house? You are reaching the school. Yes, from your house, what is the distance covered? If you take 4 kilometers or 2 kilometers or 500 meters, you'd say, right? Yes. So what is the unit used there? Meters or kilometer. What is it? Measurement. So what is the time? If we take 10 minutes or 15 minutes or few minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. So what is the unit which is used there? Minute. So everything comes under measurement. So it is important to know about the measurement units. Okay. So, and in the next, what we are going to see about the how to measure. Yes. And then what are all the standard units which are used for measurement, and then methods of measurement. Methods of measurement and then standard units of measurement. Okay. The remaining we will see in the Next, slot.